Again, I'm learning stuff today here at Central Valley Talk. I just found out there's a company in Fresno that makes swimming pool chemicals. It's called Easy Care Products, and Tiffany Rolofson is here to tell us all about it. What kind of chemicals do you make over there?
Well, we would make what you would call secondary chemicals. They're advanced chemicals for controlling algae in your pool and also scale and staining for metals.
So it's more than just chlorine.
Yeah, we don't sell your basic, like just keeping basic pool chemistry. We sell things that are a little more advanced than that. The technology that's behind them comes from industrial water treatment. We did that for 35 plus years. And so we partner with companies like Bayer and Dow Chemicals.
For the big guys.
Yeah, for the technology. And then we blend it right here in Fresno over on American Avenue.
It sounds like a compounding pharmacy almost.
Well, it kind of is. You find the best technology you can, and then you blend it all together in one bottle and go from there.
Yeah.
So,
now, are you selling direct to the consumer, or do you sell through? How do you sell?
Right. That's a good question. We sell through distribution, which gets it to the retailer, which gets it to the homeowner. That also, the distribution gets it to the service company, because not everybody cares for their own pool, as you well know.
Oh, most people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service companies take care of a lot of pools here in the valley and everywhere. So that's how it gets out into the world.
So probably most of the pool service guys are well familiar with your products.
Yeah,
right?
I would hope so. If I'm doing my job, then they would know about our product. Yeah.
Well, you're doing your job. You told me you're taking off tomorrow, flying halfway around the world.
Right.
You're selling your products in New Zealand.
Right, yeah. We started here in Fresno, but now we sell to Australia and New Zealand.
Wow.
We're getting ready to open up the European market next spring. Would be their next spring, not ours. And so we're growing.
That's awesome.
We're on the road. We're moving.
Little company from Fresno now, gone international.
Yeah,
how
for
cool
sure.
is that?
Yeah.
So give me the history of Easy Care Products. How did it start? How did it grow?
Right. Easy Care started as an industrial water treatment, which is where you go out and take care of big boilers, heat exchangers, that kind of thing. Barry Chill's one of our customers. So you make sure all of their equipment doesn't get corroded. And I don't know if anybody out there has ever seen, but the big radiators on the plants, those have a tendency to get algae. And I think somewhere along the way it was realized, hey, if we can control corrosion and calcium and algae in industrial, why not in swimming pools? So that's kind of how we got into the swimming pool market.
Do you still do the other stuff too?
Yeah, we do. We do have some of our original customers that are still serviced on a weekly basis.
But now the main part of your business
The
is
main part of our
swimming pool?
business is the swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we sell nationwide. We sell all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. And we just, the idea is taking care of your swimming pool shouldn't be that hard. That's why we're called Easy Care.
Well, why is it so hard? Everybody who has a pool is I have to do this and do that. And
well, because you used to just be chlorine and pH, your alkalinity. Now we're throwing in phosphates, and there's just so many other things to think of with the pool. So we try and our chemicals are pretty easy to use for the consumer, for the homeowner. And then there is questions, which is why we were hoping to give advice. Like if you look at the screen right there, that's talking about how chlorine is affected by the pH factor in your pool, and it becomes more complicated when you talk about it all in one big picture. But if you just take one part, i.e. the chlorine being affected by the pH, the homeowner can save money, because that 75, if you keep your pH at 7.0, your chlorine is 75% effective. So that's 75 cents on every dollar that you get to use.
Who knew?
I know, but if you look at it in dollars, it makes much more sense. Now, if you keep it closer to 8, you're only getting 20 cents on every dollar you spend on that chlorine in your pool.
That's can add up over time.
It definitely can. Yeah, 75 cents or 20 cents.
But I would expect my pool guy again to take care of that and
Right.
to know those numbers.
Right, but I think as people who own pools, I talk to a lot of people who service pools and people who own pools. It's confusing, and they don't even know the questions to ask their service person. Or if they're in a retail store, they're not quite sure which questions to ask. So
what questions should I be asking?
Well, there's a lot of questions to ask, and that's our philosophy with Easy Care Products, is to be knowledgeable and to help educate our consumers, which would generally be builders, service companies, and retail stores, but to educate them on things such as that, what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
There's so much to it.
Much to it.
There is a lot to water chemistry, but it shouldn't be that hard. It can be made easier.
I have a friend down in Bakersfield who has a saltwater pool. Do you make chemicals for saltwater pools?
Actually, yeah, the purple product, the Butec, will keep the salt cell clean while the pool's running. Both these products, there's not a lot to it. You don't have to go adjust all your chemical balances up or down. You don't have to wait a week. basically walk around the edge of the pool, pour the Butech in, and after it starts circulating through, it's going to break down all the calcium that's anywhere in your pool system. The salt cells have a tendency to scale, get calcium buildup on them, which stops the way that they work. They work by polarity, and if you interrupt it with calcium, it doesn't work anymore. So this makes it much easier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm glad you understand all that stuff because.
See, that's why I'm doing. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because there is a lot to it. But.
Well, we leave it to the experts,
right,
right?
but for the homeowner, it's easy. Basically, you pour the bottle in and you walk around the outside and let your pool circulate as
How
it
much
naturally
easier?
would. Right.
You know what? It's an easy care product.
It is an easy care product.
Okay. If folks want more information or want to buy your products, what can they do?
Yeah, if they'd like to buy our products here locally in the Fresno area, it's available at Pool Kingdom and J&S Pools.
Pool Kingdom.
Pool Kingdom and J&S Pools.
J&S Pools.
And also the Butech and ScaleTech is private label with Leslie's.
Leslie's Pool Service,
there's 4, maybe 5 Leslie's.
They're all over the place,
the Leslie's are everywhere.
Can you order it online also, or?
Yeah, but we don't sell direct online. We sell through
okay.
distribution. But you can Google our products and find online websites that will make them available to you.
Cool. Easy care products.
Yeah.
Made right here in Fresno.
Yes.
And sold around the world.
That's correct.
All right. Well, listen, have fun at Hoppatown.
Oh, will do.
In New Zealand.
All right.
Tiffany Rolofson from Easy Care
Okay.
Products right here on Central Valley Talk.